Okay, it has been a while since I've done a trail video because, you know, life. And I think I said that like 2 videos ago. And I'm excited because look at it, I'm here with this guy today, Robert. And it's a flock of 2. Now, today's video is going to focus on one trail, Stagecoach South. Now, you may have seen this trail a number of times, especially when I've done a Laguna Loop video. I call it the Outsider Loop because I discovered this loop because of Tony De Silva, the Outsider. But there's an extra credit to it that we've been taking lately. So if you do the normal loop and you're done with Camarillo, we can normally take a right on what this whole time I thought was called Stagecoach North, but when I look at Trail Forks, it's actually Stagecoach South, and that dips you right at the Willow parking lot where we're going to start from. So it's a really fun loop. But instead of making a right, if you go left, you can actually do a little bit of climbing. The terrain changes a bit, something a little more like San Juan Trail-ish, and you could take this other extra credit of Stagecoach South, which will drop you off at Nick's Nature Center, NIX. And so you can actually extend the Stagecoach South Trail. Now, if you don't want to do that full loop, you just need to get a ride in right away. You can actually park at the Nick's Nature Center and just pick up Stagecoach South all the way down to the Willow staging area and then take it back. But if you do that there and back again, the back again is more climbing than anything else, especially when you get to the extra credit part. But anyways, enough talking. I'm excited to put another video out for you today. So today is all about Stagecoach South. So let's do the fun little white thing and get over to it. Okay, so the end of Camarillo is going to take you out to this fire road. This fire road is so fun. It's just fast. You can see if people are coming. It has maybe like one loose spot that, you know, you might want to just be cautious on, but otherwise it's just a fun way to end Camarillo Trail. So essentially, after you do what we call the Laguna Loop, which I'll leave a link up here so that you can check out what that is if you're curious, and you end Camarillo, this fire road is going to take you right here. You can see Robert just went right, and this said Stagecoach South, Laurel, Camarillo back that way, and Nick's is straight ahead. So this is the halfway point on Stagecoach South. So normally we go right, and if you take that, it'll take you to the Willow staging area. So that could be your full loop. However, if you do the full loop and you continue down the fire road to the left, you can climb out and get to the Nick's parking lot and start your Stagecoach South there. It's kind of mini San Juan Trail, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of little
rocks,
marbles and stuff.
Yeah. You'll see all the rocks all over the place, but it's a fun climb on an e-bike.
Yeah, for sure.
If you just want to go and do Stagecoach South, you literally can either park at the Willow staging area or at Nick's and just kind of do it there and back again of Stagecoach South. Really fun ride. So okay, let's hit the climb. Right from the start, you can see all the pebbles everywhere and various sizes. There's a few claymores in there that will absolutely blow you up if you're not careful on the way down. But e-bike makes the climb so much fun, and obviously when the sun's not beating down on you, even better. Some of these climbs are really rutted, so makes it a fun challenge to climb them, and even the descent. You can see the trail, how it climbs. Heads up there, looks like there's a biker and some hikers on it. Looks like a biker's coming down, so we'll probably pull over here.
There's a bike coming this way too. Okay.
We can say thank you very much.
Nobody behind me.
Okay. Everyone being so communal and friendly out here. I love seeing it. Oh, thanks for looking out for us too.
Yeah, you guys prevent a hiker heart attack.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm gonna turn my bell on to get even louder here on some of these climbs. So here, you can see these, oh, kind of loose. Loose climbs, I had too much torque spun out there. Reset, get back to it. Here's another rutted turn. Very easy to get stuck in. All right, you get a little bit of downhill heading this way, and then more uphill. Thank you. All right, you get the idea. I'll meet you over at the Nick's parking lot so you can see the entire trail heading back to the Willow staging area. Okay, so this is really a start at Nick's, NIX, remember, NIX. Don't forget to pay your parking fee, and yeah, good spot to park if you just want to do like a quick Stagecoach South run there and back again. As you can tell, it's a Sunday right now, so there's hikers coming and going. The first part of this, when we go in, is going to be more of the climb till we get to the ridgeline there, and then it'll be all downhill. And then when we hit that crossover into the second section of Stagecoach South, then it gets super fun. A little bit of something for everybody on that, right? All right, trying to ignore that bell sound. I'm going to have it on for our safety. So is Robert. Yeah. So I want to make sure we don't run anybody over. Robert just pointed out that they also have nice bathrooms here compared to the Willow staging area where you get an outhouse. And if you want to know where more great nature bathrooms are, just follow Robert at robertbathroom.com. Sun's starting to come out. Man, what a perfect day this was for a ride, because we're reaching the end of the ride, so this is extra credit for us right now. I don't know if GoPro's gonna pick it up. These kind of climbs, the turns on the climb, they're definitely punchy. You know, generally people are pretty nice on the multi-use trails, usually looking out for each other. Occasionally you get some kind of less communal people on all sides of the hobbies, from mountain biking to hiking to horse riding, who don't want to play nice. But as a whole, everyone's pretty cool. Sometimes the trails are a lot like life. You see the same people you saw on the way up as you do on the way down. The sun is fully coming out now. Went from that gray to the vibrant colors. Like a Wizard of Oz run today. Oh, see this? This is a tough one. Robert took the outside. I'm taking a really tight inside. Oh. More of our community. Hey guys. Oh, see, rocks rolling around there under Robert. The cool thing about the rocks is you can actually see where most people are handling their crossovers to get through, because you'll just see these areas that are less rocky to weave through, like Robert did just here. You can see that. So as long as you're looking out ahead of you, you got a pretty good guide on how you can tackle, you know, some terrain that's always moving and changing. Thank you. That very nice of them. Let me go through that. All right, so more of the high line up here into that like crossover rut. I'll take a little bit of that inside to the outside. This part of Stagecoach South, the upper part, really keeps you on your toes, which I really love. And I think this is ranked on Trailforks as a blue trail. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. So depending on your endurance and your riding level, you can make a decision if it's something you want to tackle. Okay, that was the upper part. So you're gonna see just beyond this fence gate here is where we started after getting through Camarillo. And you know, we took it left, climbed it, went back down, and now we'll finish off the other part of Stagecoach South. There's some climbs in here too, and just watch the terrain, the features, the look, it changes. It's really fun. You get to go through some forest, and then you get some areas where you can just breathe, and really, really satisfying end to a ride. All right, first climb right here is, it's a punchy one for sure. Even with an e-bike, you got to get in the right gear to have enough traction and torque to get up without slipping. Grateful for that. Grateful for that motor. All right, my camera just stopped recording, so I had to pull off, but you can see we just came through that start of the second half where it was more wide open, and then if you look, it's going into the jungle. Really cool. Definitely have to look for hikers here. So many blind turns and dark corners. And a little bit of beachiness right there. Now you do have to play a game of duck here because, whoa, these branches will absolutely knock you in the skull. I'm 6'1", so I gotta get low to make it through that. It's better than it's been though. It looks like they're a little higher up than they were before, so that's good. Robert's probably waiting for me at the overpass there is what I would imagine. I imagined wrong. He is not here. That's okay. I hope he's flowing and having some fun right now. This is a nice spot to take a break. Oh, I was so close. Just past the overpass. Sorry, my camera stopped recording.
Okay, cool.
So, all good. Bug. The camera picked it up. Bug just landed on my nose. This climb is a fun one. Yeah, it's fun and awkward. Oh, it's a fun one. I didn't even make it. Heard my tires slip out down there. All right, well, not always what you expect. All right, I admire those of you who can climb this part on an acoustic or even an e-bike, because it does get pretty slippery, hard to figure out the right gear. At least it is for me to get fully up this.
When I was pedaling, I was like, no, I'm definitely not right here.
Yeah, that'll stop you.
I'm like in the middle, like I said.
You can see where the handlebars are compared to my head here. Give you an idea how steep that part is. Look out for the pedal grabbers here. We're gonna come up on this area that's like a G-out over a creek. Sometimes, you know, depending on the weather or the season, the creek can be full, and sometimes it's dry. But there's a root on the end of the G-out when you come out of it that wants to launch your front tire to the left. So you gotta be careful of that and hit it just right. What are you thinking?
I'm just gonna log it.
Is it beachy?
It's a little beachy right there, for sure. That's why I stopped.
Okay. All right, let's see what happens. I'll try it. Robert and I used to do this part no problem, but you know, when it gets super hot, and then we had a lot of rain last year, this part has absolutely changed from how it was. And so we've just been playing it safe. But I was actually thinking about trying to do this today. So let's just see how it goes. Robert said super beachy through here. Okay. It wasn't bad. It's kind of like how it was before now, as long as you're looking ahead at it.
Yeah.
For sure. But there you can see like the lead into it, and hopefully you saw the route. You just have to get beyond it, and you have to kind of push your bike to the last part of that G out. But it wasn't too bad if you've handled stuff like that before. But you know what, there's no harm in playing it safe and walking it either. Ride at your own pace, choose to do what you want to do, and just have fun. You are not required to hit every feature. Go ahead. So this last part, if you have some momentum, is actually really fun. You can go a little high on this slab, but you got to kind of dip to the right. We go where Robert does and drop the end of it. I'm really cool with it if there was hikers and we had to slow down. You know, just out here having fun, not out here to tear it up. Hey, so that was Stagecoach South in Laguna. Such a fun ride. It's great for, you know, in and out if you're going to park at Nick's and go all the way to Willow and then back to Nick's, or some extra credit when you're doing that outsider loop. Good day, man, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Such a good day. Anyways, I hope that helps you. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ridden this trail or not. We actually just discovered it like this year and love adding it to our loop. So until next time, peace.
Say what you want, say what you will. I missed the ride that I knew. All of this heaven exploding above is a beautiful mess. It's you.